Okay, Homelander. This, like, obviously I couldn't progress very far in my breakdowns about the boys in general without talking about this central pillar. And I've been circling this for a little while because I know there's been a lot of takes on Homelander, and after a while they even start to be kind of generic to me. So I wanted to try to offer some insight about this character and a different take that I know can be expanded on, and other people can kind of look at it and still tear it down and still build it back up. But this is going to be my entry because he's a crucial pillar to understanding this world. And while I think a lot of people see him as this version of Superman, and that's understandable, but what he is less a version of Kal-El, and he's more of what happens when you build a god, but you raise him like a product, which is what we saw at Vought. And this is a difference that really, really matters. Now, any analogies or proximity I would make to Superman is I would say this: Clark Kent was loved before he became useful to the world. This is very, very important. Homelander was useful before he became loved. And in that language there, we find a whole lot of stuff that's really going on. One person grows up believing that they belong someplace already. The other's growing up believing that he has to perform to get survival and acceptance. And everything that flows comes from this very distinctive fracture right here. So Homelander is not born into any group of people. He doesn't have a tribe. He doesn't have a lineage. He has no shared history with anybody. He doesn't have good memories. All his memories are very flawed. He wasn't raised by a mother. He was not anchored by a father. Instead, this guy was raised literally in a laboratory. He was a place where observation replaces any type of affection, and machines replace actual care. There was no memory, no mirroring, no warmth, no safe touch. And because identity is formed partially through reflection, through being seen and named by others, his self never develops naturally. It doesn't grow, it's more assembled. And what forms instead is a role, a function, a prototype designed to meet the expectations rather than actually discover and explore who he is by falling down, by making mistakes, by getting back up through support. So in mythic terms, he is